Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Washington Nationals March to October. And before we really get into it today, I want to update you guys on a few things real quick. First of all, massive thank you to everybody who's been watching the videos and subscribed to the channel. I mean, the game's only come out just about a week ago, and I mean, we're 6 episodes into this now. We've got a couple other things going on the channel, and not only did I finally hit 1,000 subscribers, but we've already blown past it to 1,100. And for the first time ever for me, my channel got monetized. So I know you guys probably don't care, and if anything, it probably upsets people because now the watching experience is a little bit ruined. But I'm trying to keep it under control. You know, it's normal now. Everybody on YouTube is monetized. We're all showing ads. But it's really exciting for me. It's validating for me, actually. So again, thank you guys for all the support so far on this season. MLB The Show 23. I'm making a lot of content so far, and I'm loving it, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. And not only that, but we have some more things coming out, hopefully in the pretty near future. The first of which being Pack Attack. I don't have a specific day, but I'm planning on sometime next week we'll have the first episode of Pack Attack going up. So that's getting started way sooner this year. That's going to be a fun series on the channel. Also live streaming. I'm a little bit further behind on that one. I don't know when I'm going to start that up, but I'd been saying for a while that once we get to that 1,000 subscribers, I'll start live streaming, and you know, obviously we're there. So just with the game being so new and trying to get so much content out, I haven't really been focusing much at all on trying to get things ready for live streaming, which I guess, I don't know, maybe I don't have to worry about having everything be so perfectly polished, but I want to make sure it's not like unwatchable when I first start live streaming. We want it to go smooth, so I'll have another update for you guys on that later once I get everything ready and going, but I'm hoping it's going to be within a couple of weeks. And then one last thing on a completely different note. It's kind of like raining and thunderstorming on and off here by me, so right now it's not, but if it starts up again and you can hear it and the mic picks it up a little bit, now you know. But anyway, let's get into what we're doing today on this episode of the Nationals March to October. We're starting it out with a player lock for Joey Meneses, our best hitter on the team. We can see he's already having a good year. Through 40 games, he is picking right up where he left off last season. 12 homers, he's driving in plenty of runs. The discipline's there, good on base, good average. I mean, everything is just working. So we have a chance to make that even better, and we definitely need it because last episode ended on a pretty sour note. We lost a game that took away all of our momentum and made it super negative, so we're on a bit of a losing streak right now. We've dropped all the way down to 4th in the division. It's still pretty close. It's not like we're out of it by any means. Plus, we've got plenty of season left. But I'd like to turn things around sooner rather than later, so let's get a start on that now. Player locked is Joey Meneses, and let's have a big game at the plate today. They have a lefty on the mound. That's even better. All right, let's get things started. There's the thunder coming back a little bit, but this is big to have a lefty on the mound. Meneses hits lefties way better. And did I just go deep on the first at bat? That's gotta be gone. There it is. Oh, that's so nice. That is so good to get out of the way right away. No matter what, we've locked ourselves some kind of a boost. And that's also my first home run with Joey Meneses this year. 13 for him on the year. And that gives us a 1-0 lead, trying to turn things around too. We gotta remember the team aspect. All right, now we have 2 on for this next at bat. Oh, for a second, I thought I got another one. The timing was there. It was just a little bit too high. Oh, and we've broken it open, though. 6-0, we're winning. And it's only the 4th. Looks like we're the first ones to face this new pitcher, too. Okay, what's with everything being high? Everyone's throwing high fastballs. Oh, where's that one going? Get over his head. Come on. Ah, yeah, I was very early on it. I thought I made a better swing, but very early. Makes sense. It was a good at bat, though. That was like 8 pitches. Oh, and come on. No, we can't give this one up. We give you a 6-0 lead, pitchers. Hold it. Ah, we're going to get intentionally walked here. All right, well, if anything, that should count positively towards our result at the end of a game. Oh, and they struck out Vargas after putting me on. Okay, we tacked a couple more on. Up 8-4. This will probably be our last at bat. Oh, okay, we'll take it. Perfect swing. You want to elevate it, but I'll take my base hit. That is 2 for 4 with a walk, so 3 for 5 at getting on base with a home run. If that's not at least a 2+, I don't know what would get you there. That could even be a 3. All right, we won the game. 8-4 is the final, and we put together a good game. Come on, give me that 3. Give me the 3. There it is. Nice. Solid 2-hit game. Gives us the 3+ for Joey Meneses on the rest of the season. That is our best hitter, getting the best boost we could have gotten right there. We also stole a win and stole a little bit of positive momentum back, so that's going to eat into our negative momentum a bit. I can't remember where we left off. Oh, what? No, it lied to me. You can't lie to me about the boost. Ah, I know the game lies to me about how much momentum it's giving me, but not the boost. All right, well, we dropped 3 more games in a row after that one, but at least the negative momentum is gone. Now we have to turn it around. We can't go out and lose another game. We got to make the comeback. Okay. And man, we're down in last place in the division. That is, look at how tough this division is. We're in last place with a 24-20 record. We would be leading the NL Central right now, and we'd be in at least second place in every other division because the only 3 teams above us in the wild card are the 3 from our division. And the Marlins are on a 10-game winning streak. I didn't even notice that. They're on a 10-game streak, and the Braves have won 9 of their last 10. So the storm picked up a little bit, but it gave me some time instead of recording while all the sound was happening to look around at some things around the league. And there's a couple things I found that I kind of want to bring up. So first of all, I noticed that James Wood has jumped up to being the highest rated center fielder in our organization. But the biggest thing I noticed about that, and that also applies to Elijah Green, is that they're both down in single A, which is kind of unfortunate because basically in this game, single A doesn't even exist. You don't play games down there in this game. It's just kind of a place that you are. So we don't see James Wood playing. We don't see Elijah Green playing. They're not accumulating any stats. They're just kind of like training, and that's how they're getting better. But the reason that that's so bad is because that means there is no chance, as far as I know, to have like a fast track with them. Because if they're not in a league where games are being played, then what would we play if we went down there to do a player lock? So I hope, which I don't know if I've ever seen before because we can't do it on our own, but I hope somehow it automates making some organizational moves and bringing guys up and sending them down within the minors. Because if not, and if everybody is stuck at the level that they're stuck, unless it's on me to call them all the way up to the bigs, and that can only happen when the game gives me the chance. If they're stuck there, that means that they're stuck there for this whole year. But then one of the other things I noticed is I was taking a look at some league leaders, and we actually have the National League home run leader. Joey Meneses is tied for the lead at 14. I didn't realize 14 was enough to be league leading right now, but 45 games in, he's not tied for the lead in the entire league. It's Mike Trout and Suarez in the AL at 15. And I thought, oh, I'll just check on the kind of year that Mike Trout's having, and yeah, he's only batting .381 with a .461 on base, and what's that, an .826 slugging, almost a 1,300 OPS. He already has a good end of season wins above replacement for a normal person, and we're 45 games in. And then, you know, I'm looking through the rest of the stats, and we make it over to pitching. Trevor Williams is tied for the league lead in wins. So who's leading in the AL? Oh, it's Shohei Ohtani with 8. And oh, he has no losses. And oh, he has a 1.22 ERA. He's just the best pitcher in all of baseball so far this year. He's averaging what, like 8 innings per start? An ERA like that, the strikeouts where they are. The only thing is he's actually not doing as good hitting this year. That's kind of cooled down a little bit. The home runs are still there, but everything else is a little bit worse. The only other thing for our team, though, to point out about pitching is that Trevor Trevor Williams has the lowest amount of walks given up in the entire MLB. He's doing really good. For a guy who started with a D potential and he was already in the upper 60s, who knows? He might even have the chance to keep improving. All right, but anyway, let's go ahead. Let's get into this next game here. A pretty big one. We have to win this because we can't go much longer with negative momentum here, because we just got it back to neutral. We can't lose again to make it go negative. And since we do have to make a comeback, if we do, we'll probably get a decent amount of positive momentum. So we could bounce back like right away. We already do have a runner on second with 1 out. Oh, I was too early on the heat. I was geared up there. Get through, come on. Run that out. 76 speed. Okay, we'll take it. Really would have liked to have that get through to move him up to third, but now there's 2 on. I guess that does kind of set up the double play, so that's not great, but it brings Joey Meneses up now. Oh, and I got too far under it. He threw nothing but fastballs to Robles, and there was part of me that thought I would see something different to start that at bat. My timing was there, but I didn't get up there. Oh, and it's Carter Keyboom. Oh, well, what can you do for me, Carter? Because I'm not expecting much. Oh, where did I miss that? I really would like, if there was ever a time I wanted to see swing feedback, it was there. Because I did not feel like I was out in front of it. I didn't feel like the PCI was wrong. It might just be his really low ratings that did it there. Mantiply is out there. Is that who we want out there to keep it where it's at? We may as well. He's got energy, and he's our new guy. I want to use him. Okay, there we go. Weak grounder from Baez. Oh, and we get Miggy striking out. All right. Those were the 2 hitters that if I was going to be worried about, it would have been them. And he gets another strikeout on the 12-6. Good job from Mantiply to keep it where it's at. We need at least 1. Alex Lang, he's actually their closing pitcher. He's doing really good, too, this year. Wasn't he a starter? Like, last year? No, he's never started a game in his career, so I don't know why I thought that. He's not even really a long reliever. All right, well, Dom Smith, Ruiz, and Alex Call. That's who we got. Oh, come on. I'm working these counts and getting the pitch to hit, and then I miss it. The timing, I was actually early. I just don't know what my left thumb was doing. There we go. All right, ball 4. We have our tying run on base. Do I want to bring in some speed? I'm going to stick with Call hitting because he is pretty good against righties. I think I will because we have Abrams on the bench today. So I'm going to bring him off the bench to be fast. And then I'll probably, if we get to Vargas, I'll probably pinch hit for him with Dickerson. And then I think all the positioning should work out once we bring Riley Adams in. So there we go. The speed is going to be on first to tie this one up. We just cannot hit this ball on the ground. Oh, God. Yeah, the speed got me there. Okay, 3-2. Okay, swung at ball 4, but we're still alive. And I didn't swing at ball 4 again, and we draw the walk. All right, 2 on now. Winning run is on first. And it's Ildemaro Vargas coming up, but like I said, I think I'm going to pinch hit. We'll get Corey Dickerson up off the bench, the righty destroyer, and all he has to do is destroy a righty. That's in his name. You know what I just realized, though, is this is a situation where the clutch rating matters. So instead of the 82 contact that I thought I was bringing in, it's 49. And I held up again another check swing that they gave me for a walk. And that's the bases loaded for probably the guy that I would want up the most, Luis Garcia. Oh, I just want to hit with him. I don't need to swing at that. Look at him. He's got 87 clutch. No, that is such a good pitch. All right, it's not over yet, though. Lane Thomas. That's a 2-0 count. Walk in the tying run. That works. Oh, God, that circle change. When he puts it in the right spot. Should have been ball 3. Okay, another 3-2 count. That pretty much guarantees a base hit would win it. And he walked me. Lane Thomas with the patience. That is, I think, 3 walks this inning. We tied it up, so this game is not over yet. That was actually 4 walks. I didn't even get a hit this inning. All 4 were walked. And then Robles, oh man, I really thought that was getting through for a second there. All right, well, we were kind of handed that one by just being patient. All right, now we gotta move around our defense now. So CJ Abrams can go to short. I think I want to leave Corey Dickerson in the game, so I'm gonna move him to left for Alex Call, and then take Call out of the game to bring in our backup catcher. And then we'll go to Erasmo Ramirez out of the bullpen, still yet to give up a run of his own. If we can get out of this without allowing that free runner on second, then we'll be in a very good spot. We'll have Meneses coming up with that free runner on. And we got the strikeout, kept the circle change in the zone. Big. Come on, give him the swing. He went around. Back-to-back strikeouts. Oh, Dickerson, he's gonna get there. All right. Newly into the game on defense, he makes the play, and we kept it where it's at. This is where we gotta win it now. Our best hitter coming up to the plate, bringing in another new arm. We got a runner on second. He's fast. And oh my god, this guy sucks. I mean, he's good at, I guess, pitching with accuracy and not giving up homers, but those might be the lowest hits and Ks per 9 I've ever seen on a pitcher. And a 34 clutch, which is what matters right now with a runner on second. And that'll do it. Joey Meneses on the second pitch of the at-bat hits one into that gap, and we take the lead, the win. Not the lead, it's over. I'm almost so not excited about the fact that I walked it off just because I was so confident that I was about to. Especially after seeing who that pitcher was they brought in. There was no part of me who thought that I wasn't just going to win it in this inning. That is going to be huge. That should give me a lot of momentum. We'll even get an extra one for the fact that we walked it off, I think. Yeah, that is 5 if it didn't lie to me. But even if it did, I'll take 4. That should just about instantly turn things around here for us. Yeah, and it was all 5. They didn't lie. And that's a pretty good momentum ball right there. So what do we got? We need to go on a winning streak now. Oh yeah, more scouting. That happens. All right, and look at the work that our guy Hoyt has put in on these international starting pitchers. We have uncovered some gems here. Look at all of our top-ranked starting pitchers. Our rank versus the MLB rank. The MLB has this guy ranked as 35th overall. We have him as our second. And it gets even better because Pedro here, he's our second ranked pitcher, 4th overall. And they have him ranked all the way down at 87. So theoretically, we should be able to get him in the 3rd round. Howard Ramirez, he's ranked a little higher within the entire draft class, but we still have him at 5. And then Adam Castilla, we have ranked up at 10. And all 4 of them are 18 years old. So they have time to reach that potential. Even though they're all pretty much, I mean, 95%. I don't know how much is going to change by getting 5 more, but I'm going to leave Hoyt scouting them for 1 more week just to make sure. And then I haven't done much discovering of prospects, but I saw that our guy Cody Sable had a really high discovery rating, so I figured I should at least try it out. So we have him scouting some outfielders in the West, and then I found just this guy for our bad scout to, you know, kind of dangling keys in front of a kid to keep him busy, you know. But I'm really excited for the draft, and I'm gonna have to come up with some kind of plan because I don't know what to do. I mean, we have so many pitchers that I almost don't want to miss out on any of these guys, any of these 4. But our number 1 overall scouted prospect, I feel like if he's there, which he should be at 2, I feel like I have to take him. I mean, could you imagine if this guy, if he hits on the higher end of those windows, if he already would be a 76 with a 96 potential, even if he's on the lower end, that's still pretty solid. So we're gonna advance here. I'm really looking forward to that draft, and it's starting to come up here. I mean, only a couple months before it's happening. We won some games there, and we do have a chance at a fast track. All right, it's giving me 3 options. I feel like I've never had this many options in the past. Usually it tells me 1 dude and it's like yes or no, do you want to use this guy? But now I actually have to make a choice, and this is actually a huge decision here because we can really change the landscape of our prospect scene. Because usually if you do good enough in a fast track, you're gonna see a potential increase too, and not just an overall increase. So I mean, if I use Adon here, Adon, I don't know how it's pronounced, I could get him up to maybe a 68, 67, 68 overall. But then the big thing would be if that potential goes up to a B, he's only 24, he would instantly become one of our better prospects. He would actually fit right right in with all those guys who are about the same age with the same potential. Ruiz, Abrams, Garcia, Cavalli. But also, how do you turn down a catcher? Because I mean, I know we have K-Bear Ruiz, so I guess that might be how you turn it down. Like, he should already be good. He's already really good, and he should only just be getting better with also being that young. But we could basically have a second one if I had a good fast track, because we could turn him into a, you know, 66, 67 B potential at only 22. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with the pitcher one here. I think I'm going to go with Adon, just because what it all boils down to is I'm more confident about having a good game with a pitcher than I am a hitter. Like, I feel like with a hitter, you can be batting in the 9 hole, get 3 at bats, pop up 3 times, and that's that. But with a pitcher, at least you have a chance to like bounce back from a mistake. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fast track Yoan. I might have to learn how to pronounce this name, but I'm gonna go with Yoan Adon. So we're gonna fast track him here, and then if we do good enough and he gets a boost and they give me the chance to call him up, I might have to do it. But all right, I think we're gonna go ahead and do this, and this will probably be the last thing of this episode. So let's have a good game, Adon, because this is huge. All right, he has a 4-seam, 2-seam curveball circle change. Why does nobody have sliders, man? Ground ball, weak to second. That's a good start. Another weak grounder, broken bat, I think it looked like. Oh, I thought that was a foul ball, but that's fair, and we got a guy there. 1, 2, 3 in the first. No solid contact. Man, that curve has a lot of break. I keep thinking it's going to end up in the zone, and it's missing. Oh, make the play, first base. Come on. Dude, nobody's swinging at that curve, but it looks nasty. There we go, up and in with the heat. Pick up our first strikeout like that. Ah, and see, they finally swing at a curve, but it's because I left it in the zone. Are we really doing this now? We're throwing the ball around? That didn't need to happen. Okay, pop up. Don't score on this. They are tagging up. Come on, throw them out. That's not even close. Can we not call that an earned run because of that throwing error? Like, that shouldn't be. They did call it an earned run. That should not be. Man, all I want is a swinging strike 3 on that curve. It'll happen at some point. We'll strike him out with the fastball in the meantime. Bogus run that inning, but that's kind of what I was saying before. We have a chance to bounce back. We got plenty of innings to go. Is that going to get down? Come on, I'm not liking the amount of hits we're allowing here. All 3 hits have been pretty good contact. Oh my god, just one. Just one person be fooled by that pitch in whiff. Alright, we got him on the circle change though. Okay, another 0-2 count. What do we say this time? Oh my god. Do I even keep trying that? It's like a free ball. There we go. Another strikeout on the heat. We're kind of starting to rack them up, but I want one on the curve. Yeah, I might need to stop throwing that. It's just, it's not working. You'd think somebody would have gotten fooled by now. Alright, that one's staying in play enough. We won the battle after like 12 or 13 pitches. Gotta have a quick inning now after that one. Oh. Okay, there we go. Is that Brady House over there at third? That can't be, no. That one can't be a hit. Look at where that was, and they don't even swing. It wasn't even an 0-2 count. Somebody's gotta... Okay, I really thought we were about to give up back-to-back crappy hits. There we go, another strikeout on the circle change. We're through 4 pretty solid innings. We just can't fall apart, and we should have it locked up. Because I guess that's a thing I should mention for anybody who's new and not familiar with March to October. In fast tracks, it's pretty much either a yes or a no. You get a plus or you get nothing. It's not like the boost player locks where it's a 0, 1, 2, or 3 plus. This is just a yes or a no. Did you do good? Did you not? Do you get a boost? Do you not? And we finally got one. There it is. Weak pop up there. That should be another out. Ugh. Alright, that's our first extra base hit allowed. And if there's any time to do it, it's with 2 outs in an inning. They're okay. I thought they were going to try and get him up to third. Alright, another pop-up. We'll get there. Alright. Some of these worry me. One more inning game. Don't overdo it. Adone, I just heard him say for the first time. So we got the last name now. Now we just need to know if it's Joan or Yoan. Another one of those, and that one is gonna find a spot to land, dude. Oh my god. We're keeping a lot of contact weak, but a lot of them, way too many, are finding a spot to land. Alright, big time strikeout on the circle change. That one's gonna land. It's not gonna land. We got a guy at short. Grounder back to me. Oh, this is the throwing I have on. Whoops, never changed that. Alright, call it there, game. Be smart. That's 6 innings. We're way in the yellow. We've done good. Don't overdo it. They actually added that animation in. They're checking for sticky stuff. We're back out here, though. Come on. Really? Look at that. How are you not swinging at that 0-2? That is right there. I don't get it. I've never seen the CPU read a pitch so well before. Every time. Alright, so we'll just go back up and in and blow it past him. It's about to be the 100th pitch coming in right here. I'm gonna try it again. I feel like every time I go 0-2, I have to try it, and he's just all over it. That one stayed in the zone, and he timed it up perfectly. I don't understand. That might just be a bad pitch. Somebody's got to be there, right? Oh my god, with these weak hits, Andy's gonna move up to third. We're having a good game on the mound, but it could be so much better. There we go. Kept it in the zone for strike 3 on a 3-2 count. Just got to give me one more here. Pop up. Somebody's got to get under it. And there we go. They cannot bring me out for an 8th. That would just be irresponsible. There's no way. There is actually no way. 112 pitches and we're still in this game? For what? For why? I mean, that's just going to be how this is going to go for the rest of this thing. See how far they can hit it and see if it can find a spot to land. Oh, there's another cheap one. We're definitely not keeping them out of the hits column, but at least half of them are probably not too deserved. That might be 2. On the curve. Finally got a swing and it gave us 2 outs. Are we really about to come back out for the 9th? Oh man, and we're officially out of energy. Nothing I do matters here besides the pitch I pick, because it's going to end up anywhere. Okay, he swung, and that's actually going to drop. Oh my god. I don't know if I've ever been this frustrated by this good of an outing. I'm frustrated at the game for not taking me out. I'm frustrated with all these weak hits. I'm frustrated with the curveball not getting any swings and misses. Come on, get this double play. 73 speed, we got him. One more. Alright, we finish it off with a strikeout, and against all odds, we throw a 131 pitch complete game. Only the 1 run allowed, which, I mean, shouldn't have even been allowed. I don't know what the final strikeout count was, but apparently it was double digits. We got 1 fireball momentum for impressing the management. We got our plus to indicate that we had a boost, and honestly that's got to be about the best you can do. We had 10 strikeouts, no walks, 10 hits allowed, with probably 6 of them that shouldn't have been. So I'm excited to see what kind of attribute boost that we just got for Adone. But in the meantime, we have more simming to do. Let's pick up some wins. Use that momentum, man. Use it. Sweep KC. More scouting. Alright, so I'm finally sending Hoyt out on a different assignment. This Roger McFadden guy was actually someone who was just discovered by Cody Sable, but he was the only one. It says up to 4 players discovered, and we only got 1. So I changed the region, because I'm assuming if there would have been more people to discover, we would have gotten more than 1 out of 4 available spots. So we're sending Hoyt to scout the new guy. We've got Sable still discovering. We're still dangling keys He's in front of Slaughter, and now we can move on. I just want to see Adon's boost here. He's up to a 69. What was he? Now I don't even remember. Was he a 64? Or was he even lower? Plus 7 to the hits per 9, 6 to the Ks per 9, 7 to the walks, 8 to the home runs per 9. Only 1 to the clutch, though, so that's going to be his weakness. And we do have the chance to call him up. And you know what? I'm going to do it. He would already, by overall, be our 3rd best starting pitcher. We can find a spot for him, and then that'll mean we get another boost game with him in the major league, so that could turn out to be even better. All right, well, as the tornado sirens go off, I'm gonna make this move and end this video like right now. So I'll see you guys later.